Hey Sharks, happy Sunday. Today is March 22nd, and in this video, I want to continue to share and emphasize the importance of integrating AI as an options trader or an investor in the stock market. And if you are not, you are completely at a disadvantage because AI can process tremendous amount of information, can help you with your fundamental analysis, can help you gather complex and large context and industry information that you wouldn't be able to do, and it will take you months and weeks to figure and gather all the data when AI can do it for you in just a few seconds. And sometimes if it's a more larger research, just a few minutes, all right, depending on the model you're using. As you can see on my screen today, I have Gemini open, and you can see I'd asked Gemini some questions. Now, the reason why I went with Gemini AI is because Gemini is powered by Google, and Google has pretty much all the information out there in regards to every market and stock prices and all the research. So what I'm doing is using AI to help me ask the right questions, prompt AI to give me the information I'm looking for, so that way I can position myself in certain trades to benefit off what I see happening in the market. Now, more importantly, it all goes back to supply and demand, right? If there's more demand than supply, then the cost of the goods or services will be more valuable. And then if there's more supply than demand, then the cost of goods and services will be less valuable. So in this video, as you can see on my screen, I asked Gemini AI, what is the supply chain for memory chips, right? I want to know the complete supply chain for memory chips because this industry, there is more demand than supply. So this is where Gemini comes in. It shares with me some information. And you can see here raw materials and wafers. It tells you the entire supply chain from step one, raw materials, to fabrication, assembly, distribution, and product integration, right? And then it even gives me a summary. It even tells you how the market's already sold out for HBM chips and memory chips for 2026. So then the next question, as you can see, I asked, list all the publicly traded companies on the New York Stock Exchange that is in this whole supply chain, starting from stage one, right? So when you talk to AI, when you prompt AI, you have to be very specific to get the type of answers you want, to get the results you're looking for, so that way you can make the best decision. AI is just a super powerful assistant that you can use to help you make decisions and make trades. So this is my second question, and now we're getting more to the nitty gritty, right? What are the ticker symbols? And again, it will give you from stage one all the way to the final product. So stage one, you can see raw materials and wafers, and these are the ticker symbols for these companies that produce these raw materials and wafers for the memory chip industry. And and then stage two, you have the fabrication, again, ticker symbols. All right. So if you're going to invest in a specific industry that has more demand than supply, you can literally invest in companies that provide the supply chain, right? And most of these companies, people do not even have not heard of them, right? Like I heard of AMAT, but this company, OTC, and then you have New York Stock Exchange LIN and DuPont DD. So you can see how powerful knowing the supply chain can help you generate profits and income in your portfolio, help you scale your portfolio rather than just investing in the front line. Right. So then you get to the fabrication section here, and it's this TSM. This is a company that we all know, MU, right? Intel, INTC, GFS Global Foundries. I have not heard of them, but this is how you can do your research. Okay. And this is where it can list you all the ticker symbols. And then finally, it goes all the way to stage four, assembly and advanced packaging, right? AMKR. If you follow my channel, you know I'm already invested in this company. Same thing with ASE. And then finally, stage five, right? So the final distribution of the logistics. And this is how you can see, and even gives you the trader sector map, All right, the sector, the ticker symbol, the 2026 sentiment, bullish, neutral, very bullish. And this is how you can position yourself, right? And invest and allocate your capital to these particular stocks. And this is just one supply chain and one industry. You can literally ask your AI any supply chain, any industry that you see that there's an opportunity in the market. So I asked the final question of all the companies you listed above, list the companies that has the highest potential for future growth. And then it gave me the answer saying MU has the highest potential growth, right? It has a Goldilocks play, posted record revenue, right? And then it gives me in order in ranking from 1 to 2, so on and so forth, right? So this is how you want to integrate AI to help you with your trade decisions, and you can then not only break down uh, which industries, but you can even get more technical about how much they allocate, right? Let's say you're working with 100,000, you can ask out of the ones you listed, uh, if I were to invest 100K, how would you allocate that, right, for the kind of returns to expect in Q4 2026? And it'll share with you that this is the agentic AI super cycle, right? Because obviously AI agents, agentic AI, this is the theme. If you haven't heard of OpenClaw, you better do some research, okay? Because I myself, I'm not going to go to OpenClaw. I'm going to do NanoClaw, and I'm going to build myself and create 2 agents for me to work for work, one as my personal assistant, another one to help me with my community. Okay, but either way, you can see how this breaks down the AI infrastructure portfolio, 100,000 allocation, and this is how it will break it down. So you can go even deeper as far as technical analysis, what entry point, what are the Greeks, what delta to come in for, uh, when to take profits, when to exit, and everything, anything. But the most important thing is knowing what to ask your AI, because the AI is just a very powerful system. You have to have enough experience in the industry to know what to ask, what to look for. And if you don't, you wouldn't know how to prompt your AI properly. So fortunately, I have the experience in the market to know what to ask AI and to help me narrow down my research so that way I can make the best decision. Okay, so just having AI as a assistant is not enough. You also, having the experience and the knowledge and knowing what to ask and how to narrow down the research will help you use AI properly to help you grow your portfolio. I'll create a next video on Monday to share with you some of the adjustments and asset reallocation that I did because I have exited off certain positions and then reallocated into certain industries. And one of the industries you can see is the memory chip industry because of the demand and supply that is there's the demand is just overwhelming. All right. Either way, let's take a look at uh, my WhatsApp group, right? So if you found this video helpful, and you can like and subscribe. You're welcome to ask me any questions in the comment section. And as you can see here, this is my WhatsApp group. This is where me and my members, we share information about the market. We help each other grow our portfolio. And this is where we hang out and help each other. And of course, you can always DM me and private message me if you require any help. All right. So other than that, if you want to learn more about options and how to trade options and generate income and grow your portfolio, you can book a time with me. You'll personally speak with me, and I can share with you all the details on how I work. And like usual, stay tuned in the second half of this video. You will see me in action working with one of my members so you can see exactly how I coach. And yes, you can find how to trade options and you can have an AI share with you how to trade options, right? It will give you the very uh, textbook response of how to trade options. But there's nothing like having a one-on-one coach side by side, working with you side by side. So this way you learn in real time, right? Rather than trial and error. Because with AI, you still have to ask the questions, do the research, and then test it to see if you actually got it or not, compared to having a coach that's side by side with you live. So that way you can make the you avoid those mistakes, right? Make the not trial and error and testing and having any setbacks. But either way, yeah, I'd love to work with you. And going forward, I can't express it enough. You really gotta get into AI. It goes hand in hand with whatever you do. If you are trading, if you're an investor, if you're a business owner, you need to get into AI, specifically agentic AI. All right, other than that, I'll wrap it up and I'll see you all on the next video. Let me record this, get some, and then close this. Okay, so we have on the very top line, AMKR, that's the leap. June, wait, is that a call? Oh yeah, that is a call. That's the one we're supposed to
It's a
roll.
call.
Yeah, but
So what do
this
we
is great.
have? A 32 and a 44 for
Yeah,
the
the
sell.
leap is you're up 3,200 on the leap, but the cover call is blocking you. So we need to roll this AMKR 44. We were supposed to do that last week, but let's do that now.
Oh, we didn't have a
Today,
chance because the market
yeah,
closed.
market close. We had I don't know, we were talking something pretty interesting and it got carried away.
You were telling me
And
about your, you were
AI,
so excited about your AI.
yes. All right, let's go to AMKR 44 call. Let's roll it today. And actually, it worked out because today, based off, well, then actually would have been we won, but it's okay because it's trading 45.80. So let's just roll this 44 uh out, change the call expiration to this is June 18th. So go down. Let's go down. We're gonna roll it out far and out. I'm gonna be because I'm very bullish on AMKR. Look at August 21st. And let's look at a strike of, let's look at 55. I'm just curious to see. Okay, 55. All right, we're getting close. Let's go to September. September should be
18.
good. Yeah. No, it's a little bit. Um, let's go out a little bit more. Oh, that's 2027. Never mind.
No,
Um,
that's too far, isn't it?
yeah. Let's look at the strikes again for September 18th. What are our choices? Oh no, 50. It's too close. Okay, let's just leave 55. Let me see what's the difference. We'll just leave it like this right now. It's just let's see
Okay.
what's the net amount. Oh, 185 at 5 contracts. No. We may have to roll it out far. So let's go to let's okay, let's go to 2027. The expiration. No, leave this one. Yeah. Let's just go to January 15, 2027 and look for a higher strike. We're gonna go with a 60 strike. And this will let us go higher. And wow, still a debit. Interesting. Super bullish. Market already priced it in.
What is it?
It's a debit because the difference between the buy to close and the sell to open
Oh,
is higher. Um, let's see if it's worth it. So it's about 80 times five. It's about $500, which is okay because you're up tremendously on your leap. I will keep this. Yeah, just keep that. And
don't
then
change it. Right?
no, let's just go to click on
Don't
the net
roll it.
amount. Yeah, everything's good.
Oh, okay. Do
Yeah.
do roll it then.
Yeah, we
At,
want to roll it. Yeah, and just pay this amount because it's about 400, but you'll see what I mean. And let's just process this. And we'll go back to this. Let's go to view positions. So let's see, you go down, AMKR, January 15. This one is January 15, 60. Oh, it got filled. Great. So if you see on the bottom, AMKR 32, that one's up 32.49.
oh,
Right.
I see.
Yeah. So
So
if you
that
pay
that
400, then
debit is still going to be okay.
yeah. So
Just the
we just,
fact that there was a
but,
debit.
mhm. But it's actually going to benefit you more because at a 60 strike, the 32 AMKR leap will you can capture more upside on there.
Okay. With this strike.
That's right. With that
Okay.
strike, because remember this one is a cover call
Yes.
and another one is a leap 32. And we want the leap makes more money than the cover call.
Okay.
So well, as we work, you'll see what I mean. But either way, we don't have to really deal with AMKR for a while now because we have rolled it up
Right.
from where it is to all the way to a 60 call. So that gives us a lot of room. And
Okay.
then down the road, we'll see what your option level is. And if your option level lets you sell your leap and keep your poor man's cover call or cover call, keep it naked. Naked meaning there's no collateral for it, right? But
Okay.
it's okay as long as you manage it properly with where it's trading at and the strike price. Uh,
Okay.
I'll go more in depth on that. And then you have another leap there that's on HUT, that's fine. And then APH, we just got to hang tight with APH uh, as time progresses. All right, Archer, we could just run
I mixed
another
it up,
cover
so
call.
okay.
Oh, you have a
Archer.
oh, that's a leap.
Yeah.
And that's no, that's a short-term leap. Let's see what is that? Market value
June
260.
18th.
Yeah, there's really much we can't do that. But let's just do a cover call on Archer. So you have 64 contracts. And then options. I think you may be able to do 74 using the June 18th. So let's try that. ACHR. Let's do 74. We're going to use the leap as well. And it's going to be a call expiration this week, the 27th. Wow, this MU is looking really good. Strike is 6, and then limit price will be 12. Okay, and then let's go with that. All right, let's process this. I have the same exact setup. I have a 6 strike as you. Uh, I'll go to manage orders. Surprised it didn't get filled. All right, it got filled. Okay, great. That was about 800 and change. And then let's go back up to positions. After we do all this, there's some buying opportunities today to build. So once we finish this, I'll share with you what it is. So you have an 8.6 AMKR that's rolled out, HUT 45. That's the lead. How many contracts? There's 3. You can do a poor man's cover call on HUT as well and APH, which is what we did last time. So let's do that. HUT. Let's trade HUT 3 contracts. I'm going to be very modest with this. 55 probably. Yeah, 55. Sell to open.
We're
And let's take a look at quantity 3. And then it's gonna be a call expiration. Um, this the 27th, March 27th. Look at a 57 strike. Look up a little bit to the right strike. Yeah. Look for 57. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Let's go with that. Let's try midpoint, see if you get filled. And let's go with that. 292. And place order. So you see, we're not like making new trades. All we're doing is just hedging our current trades.